our next step, now that we have stitched the top of this pocket as they were telling us in our last instructions, okay, you can see this is the inside of the pocket, and then this is what it looks like on the outside where we stitched it close to that folded edge, okay. The next thing that you want to do is you want to place this pocket on your interior lining, and if you remember, we marked that, okay, with, it's going to be hard for you to see in this, I'm afraid. Slide it this way a little bit, but there's a series of 3 dots along the top, then there's a line right here, and those dots at the top correspond to the top of that line that's drawn on the inside of your pocket, this corner, okay, and this corner. So you want to line up that line and there. Okay. And I'm going to pin this kind of like I did my dart. So I go down here. Trick might be I'm on the ironing table now. I'm able to pin it to the table. That can happen sometimes. Okay, so that's that line. Then this corner, which if you notice, you've got sort of a bulge up there, but that's what you created by making these darts down here. That makes you have a pocket that is a little fuller, and you could put something bigger in there. Not bigger, but more shapely, and it just has a little more room for it. Okay. Gonna pin there. To this corner. I'm going to put another pin in there. Okay, then this corner here meets that dot up here. While I'm just pinning. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is your, this is how this will look once you pin it on. And where you're going to stitch, okay, is you're going to stitch from this corner down to here. You're going to leave your needle and turn. You're going to stitch across there. You're going to leave your needle and turn. And then you're going to stitch up to there, okay? That's all one line of stitching right there. Then, as a separate line of stitching, you're going to top stitch off up here and then go down to the bottom and top stitch off down there, and back stitch off down there, okay? So you've got one long line around the edge and then one going down the middle of this. I shouldn't have to tell you at this point. You've done these bigger pieces a couple of times now. You've got to, as you're putting it through the machine, especially up here, make sure that everything is out from underneath it, that it's nice and flat, and that you're only catching the fabric that you want as you put it through the machine. Okay? All right, we'll see you once you get it stitched.